Hi, everyone. We'd like to welcome you to Real Talk. I'm your host, Pat Terrio, and we are here at Markel's Beauty with the owner herself, Rhonda Stanley Wells. How are you, Rhonda?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing very well. As you all can tell, I have no makeup on here. I'm definitely going to be a canvas for Rhonda today. Rhonda?
Yes.
You see this here?
Yes.
You're going to have to work it. You know that, right?
Okay, we're going to work it.
All right, what you're going to see today, ladies and gentlemen, is just the expertise in what Rhonda does as a master stylist. She's a makeup artist, and she's also a stylist, and she has aspirations of being a celebrity stylist.
Yes.
Wow. You know you live in Dublin, right?
Yes, I know. Dublin is my foundation.
Absolutely. So let's talk about your foundation. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and let's get into what we're going to do today and what they're going to see in the transformation.
Okay, well, Dublin is my foundation, and I love everything about the beauty industry. I always wanted to learn everything. And so far, it has taken me a lot of places.
Now, you say a lot of places. Now, they need to know, like what kind of training do you have to be considered, a master at your craft?
Okay, well, I'm a master cosmetology. I got my license back in 1998 with Miss Rosa Pryor.
She's fabulous, by the way.
Yes. And at that time, the name of the school was New Generation. I was one of her first students.
Right.
And we learned so much, so I wanted to continue my education by going to different classes and shows as much as often as I could go.
And so you're talking about different shows now. You go to Atlanta quite a bit, right?
Yes. I have a mobile makeup business that I started back in 2011 after my son graduated from high school.
A mobile makeup. Now, if you all can see this, you have your own cosmetics line.
Yes.
Now, tell us about that.
My cosmetic line is named Kenya Antoine's Cosmetics. It was named after my brothers, which one was murdered back in 2005, and within a year, I had another brother that was killed in a car accident. So what I did, combine both of their names and came up with Kenya Antoine's Cosmetics.
How special is that, the legacy of your family?
It's very special. I want their names to go on because they never had any kids. So I want their names to be, every time you see Kenya Antoine, you're going to think of my brothers.
Absolutely. Now, have you always wanted to be a makeup artist and a stylist?
Yes, I have always wanted to do anything that has to do with the beauty industry.
So you could have been one of those little girls, playing with the dolls and doing the hair.
Yes. All my family was my models from the age of 12 on up to now.
So they would go to you and you would do all kinds of things. All right. So what we're going to do today now, also you're a theatrical makeup artist.
Yes.
Tell us about that training.
Well, I've had training this summer, which I'm still in training for my theatrical makeup, special effects makeup artist. I've completed one course, and I'm working on my second course with Gwyneth Mosley Makeup Academy in Atlanta.
That is fantastic. There's a show on television I watch called Face Off.
Yes.
Being in the theater industry and seeing how important it is and how intricate the makeup artistry has to be, and to have someone here in Dublin that actually does that is outstanding.
Yes.
All right, so let's kind of talk about what we're going to do today with all of this.
First, we're going to start off with something simple, some glamour makeup, and then we're going to go into the theatrical part of it by adding on.
And what are you going to do to my hair?
Well, with your hair, we're going to shampoo it and give it a conditioner and give you some body.
Give me some body. All right, so we're ready to get started?
Yes, we're ready.
All right, we're ready to get started with Miss Rhonda Stanley Wells.
Randolph's Jewelry Repair Plus has all bridal and diamond stud earrings marked 50% off right now. Brilliant clarity and color in two-piece silver, white, or yellow gold sets. See Randolph's Jewelry Repair Plus today at 304 Pine Forest Street in Dublin. Call Randolph's at 275-0427.
Okay, she's got me in her chair, everybody. All right, Rhonda, talk to the people. Let them know what you're getting ready to do.
What I'm getting ready to do is get her eyebrows cleaned up. I'm going to do a brow enhancement.
Brow enhancement.
Brow enhancement. And what that consists of, eyebrow fill and a little highlighter up on her eye bone.
Okay. Can you get rid of my pimples?
Well,
Concealed my
I can
pimples.
conceal them as well as possible.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we'll let you get started.
Okay.
You see me now. I'm going to be a little bit different a little later on.
Okay.
Work your magic, Rhonda.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Now we're back here. I'm getting ready to get some stuff done. What do you call this area back
I
here?
call this area the Leather Lounge.
This is the Lather Lounge. Very nice.
Yes.
All right. What are you getting ready to do?
Well, I'm getting ready to do you some color, which we're going to do some highlights in our hair today.
Are they going to look like your highlights?
No, not this drastic.
You
More
have to-
something conservative. We're going to tone it down and, conservative look.
Yes. You have to ease me into it. You
Right.
can't just take me from A to Z.
Right. Okay. That's what we're going to do, ease you into it.
All right. And what about products? Like what kind of products do you use? Because, there's so many products out there. What kind of products do you suggest, and what are you going to use on my head?
Well, I use all Avalon products, from the relaxers down to the maintenance products, which these are the best products on the market now, especially for all ethnicity. Did I say that right? Ethnicity.
Right.
It has a fiber strengthening complex that helps our hair in the wintertime. It's protected. All of their products have conditioners in it that helps out.
Okay, now I have dry hair. My hair is normally dry, but it's kind of thick.
Well, for that, I use the Moisture Right hair repair mask as a treatment.
You've got something for everything and everybody.
Yes.
All right, we ready to get started?
Ready to get started.
Okay. Now I'm looking real crazy right now. What are we doing?
Okay, we're doing some highlights, and this is one of the techniques that is used when you get ready to do highlights. And I chose to use this one today on you.
All right, now what color are you giving me?
I'm giving you strawberry blonde, nothing drastic.
Strawberry blonde is kind of drastic for me. You know that, right?
Oh,
I'm usually a jet black.
well, we'll see how it looks on you. You're gonna love it.
All right. My life is in your hands.
Okay. Okay, what I'm doing now is using the color Passions in my shadow line. And what I'm doing, I'm just blending out.
What about this tape that I feel on my eyes?
I like using the tape because it catches the extra powder that's falling down, and it helps to keep it neat.
Okay.
That's just what I prefer to do.
Is this going to be like a dramatic, like evening wear makeup for me?
Yeah, this could be a nightwear.
Yes. Nightwear.
Yes. And there's a difference in night and bridal.
Okay. What is that difference?
Bridal makeup is light. It's not a whole lot going on. But it still enhance your natural beauty.
Natural beauty.
Natural beauty. So what I'm doing now is using my shadow called Brazen. It's on your eyelids to give you that pop of color, but still conservative. And it's very important to blend and to have the right brushes to work with.
Now explain this on my head. I'm sure they're wondering what this is.
Well, her color is processing. Wow, I beat her face.
And it takes about 45 minutes for processing, right?
Processing time, yes.
So for those of you out there, don't worry about how it looks now. Just know that there's going to be an amazing finished product in the end, right?
Yes. I like to do my shadows first before I do my foundation.
And why is that? As a person like me doing my makeup at home, I'll do my foundation first because I don't really do shadow. So why is it to do the shadow first?
The reason why I do my shadow first because I don't like for the shadow to fall down on the foundation. My motto is work smarter, not harder.
Working smarter, not harder. Gotcha.
And before I apply the shadow, I put a primer on her eyelids. And what the primer does, it helps the shadow stay longer and it gives the color pop. It pops it out.
Pop in color.
Pop in color. Mm-hmm.
I'm so anxious to see the finished product.
It's very important to blend.
Blending.
Blending.
Gotcha. Now, do you teach classes as well?
Well, I haven't started teaching classes. I'm just trying to get as much knowledge as I need before I, step in front of trying to teach someone else.
Right. And what you're working on right now, you're working on being a part of tell us what that is, the makeup union, is that right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. There was so much time I had to put in different areas, and I've been doing that for the last 2.5 years, so I'm closer to my goal.
Closer to your goal. And certainly this is going to add to that.
Yes.
All right. You know, it's much nicer having someone else put your makeup on than you doing it yourself.
Right.
All right, we'll be back.
Randolph's Jewelry Repair Plus has all bridal and diamond stud earrings marked 50% off right now. Brilliant clarity and color in two-piece silver, white, or yellow gold sets. See Randolph's Jewelry Repair Plus today at 304 Pine Forest Street in Dublin. Call Randolph's at 275-0427.
And what I did now, at the beginning, we did always moisturize your face before applying your makeup.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm doing now is highlighting. This step is called contouring highlighting.
Contouring, highlighting.
Yes.
It's not.
And this is something you wouldn't do, wear every day. When you're in film, such as yourself, you want to do that.
And so when you're talking about, so this is also HD makeup, right?
Yes,
Could you
this
let
is
them know
HD.
what that means?
HD makeup means high definition, which is for film.
So
Print.
for that camera out there,
Yes, this is the type makeup you need. It gives good coverage.
And two, it stands against studio lights. So if you're at a larger studio, for sure, and two, for stage work,
Right.
where when you're on stage, there's so many lights, and
Right.
it's just so hot,
So hot.
and it just beams. And so if I think that wearing regular makeup on stage,
It's not
it would
gonna
melt.
work. It would melt off.
It would
It's not
melt
gonna
off.
work. So there's different techniques you can do when it comes to contouring and highlighting.
Mm-hmm.
And in this business, you never need to quit learning. It's always a learning experience. Never think you know it all, because there's always much more. And sometimes at my events, what I like to do when I finish my models, I like to stand back and watch other makeup artists.
Or is that right?
Because everybody do it different. And you can learn so much by standing back and watching other makeup artists and get tips from them.
On their techniques.
On their techniques, yeah.
So, there's certain techniques you can use, and when you're very comfortable being an artist, you have your own way of doing things.
Right. Absolutely. Okay.
All right. You guys see this, right? It's going to be nice. I'm quite sure of it. So talk to them about what you're doing now. Just kind of do a tutorial.
What I'm doing now is just adding foundation. And then I'm going to blend it in. Then I'm going to do some contouring.
Now, so if a person, are people able to buy your makeup like right now, or is that something you're working on?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Yes.
And we'd be able to afford it?
Yes, definitely.
Very good. You see all the moles on my face?
Yes, I
Genetics.
see the moles.
Genetics. That's my beauty mark up above, underneath my eye. I always tell my family that. Even when I was a kid. And talk about the contouring. I know you wanted to mention.
The contouring, you always want to go a couple of shades lighter and then a couple of shades darker.
Mm-hmm. And why do you do this? I mean,
when you're contouring and highlighting. So you want to have the appearance of a slimmer nose, slimmer cheekbones.
Yes, I could appreciate both of those.
So it can be dramatic, or it can be more conservative. It's just how you feel, what the occasion
calls for. Now, but this is a heavier application because this is theatrical makeup and stage makeup, correct?
Right. So it's heavier. And the reason why it's heavier because when you're sitting in the audience, you want to be able to see it on stage.
Okay. I want to make sure they're seeing what you're doing here. So.
What I'm doing is I'm just applying some foundation, and then I'm going to blend it.
So we noticed these brushes. Are there specific brushes? Are you funny about the type brushes that you use?
At this point, I'm not.
But you
should be. Yes, you definitely should be because it makes a difference in the brushes when you're applying it. And also I like to use the wedges.
Okay. And it's amazing how a person transforms depending on how the makeup is done. Of course, we're going to do a theatrical one where you're obviously going to see some type of wound or whatever you decide or special effects. But it's just amazing how you all as makeup artists that you can just transform a face.
Right. I love it. I love everything about transforming.
Very good.
I'm going to continue to apply foundation, make sure it's even throughout.
And what about my hair? Now, you've done the coloring of my hair.
Yeah, we've done the color, so now we're waiting to be styled.
Okay. So, in other words, it's all going to come together in the end.
Yes.
It's not easy being beautiful, is it?
It's not. It's always work.
Always work. You make people look beautiful, and you add to, and so we acknowledge that for makeup artists out there.
I love what I do.
And I think the people out there are going to be able to tell that you love what you do because you're very meticulous with how you're applying the makeup, and you're constantly talking about blending, and you're constantly blending. Because
blending is very important.
This is your name that goes out. You know what I mean? So when you do work, people will know your work. And if there is a flaw, that's on you, isn't it?
Right. That's on me. So I'm always practicing. So I can become, always practicing so I can become good at my craft. Excellent on top.
And making women and men look flawless.
Hi, I'm Chastity Evans with Community Bank's Loan Department, and I'm here to help you with any personal loans you may need. We help people like you every day. From automobiles, debt consolidation, or real estate, I'm here to help. Call me and let me see how Community Bank can help you.
So stop in and see us at Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County, the bank that's service-built, where common sense banking never goes out of style.
Wow, this has been such a transforming day. Rhonda, girl, you've been working your magic on me. You know that all day.
Yes.
Now, what are we getting ready to do to finish out this look that we have?
Well, I'm just going to touch you up with powder to get the shine out.
Get the shine out, because I love to shine.
And I'm going to touch your lips back up
with
my lip gloss. And this is Passion that she has on.
Passion. Now, like this makeup line that you have. Now, of course, we already talked about this being the theatrical. This is a heavier one, you know, for stage and for camera. You have lip glosses and lipsticks as well?
I have lip glosses and eyeshadows.
And eyeshadows. And this is called Passion.
This is called Passion.
All right. Finish me up. Finish me up. Talk to us as you're finishing me up.
So I'm just going to powder, get the shine out.
Mm-hmm.
And touch up her lip gloss.
My lipstick's going to bring all the boys to the yard.
Yes.
That's a song. Okay.
Okay, voila. And there you have it.
This is the finished product. What do you all
Healthy hair.
think? Healthy hair. Look at that. Oh, my. Can I take you home with me, honey?
Sure.
Look at that. Love it, love it. And so let's talk about, let's kind of recap everything that we've done today and what they've seen and what they can expect from you as a stylist and as an artist. Okay, so talk about that. Let's recap everything that we've done, that you've done.
So we started off shampooing the hair with deep condition with Avalon products.
Okay.
And we did some color in it as well, a strawberry blonde.
Can you all see this color? Can you see
She
it?
didn't want it to be popping. She wanted to be more conservative. She didn't want drastic color.
Yes.
So we did it more conservative for her.
Okay. But for the people out there that want something more drastic like that, you can do all kinds, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Continue.
Yes. So then we did the contour and highlight makeup for her face, which this is for film. So I needed to do more makeup because it's for film.
So this is heavy. You don't necessarily have to have heavy makeup. You can do light finishes.
Right.
Now tell us the difference about airbrushing, because we talked a little bit about airbrushing off camera.
Yes, airbrushing I like to do for weddings because it's more natural and clean. Because of wedding makeup, you don't need a whole lot of it. So I choose to use the airbrush makeup because it's very light and clean.
Okay. All right. Very good. Anything else over here?
And also, you know, there's a difference in dark makeup, like the dirty side of makeup. That's when you get into the special effects.
Okay.
The dirty side.
All right, so let's talk about your special effects. And of course, there's no special effects here on me, but let's talk about some of the types that you've already done.
Well, I did some bullet wounds, some cuts, scrapes,
Stabs.
zombies, stab wounds, all
Kitty
of that
cat.
type.
You've done some cats. too.
Cats. Yes.
And so you're well trained to be able to do theatrical as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Special effects. Now you've been on some shows now, some hair shows or something that's going to be coming out when?
This year it's going to be called the Hair Wars. And we did a hair battle and we won 3rd place. And it should air the spring of this year.
That's going to be awesome. So make sure you all tune into that. Do you know what
Yes.
channel it's going to be on?
I don't. I think it's going to be Bravo.
On Bravo. Okay, very good. So, you know, what's amazing is that we have someone like her. There's a bunch of wonderful, wonderful stylists here in our community, and highlighting Rhonda Stanley Wells and the work that she does. It has been a treat for us to be here.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. It's been such a treat. And so if a person wanted to be able to get in touch with you to be to do on-site makeup and hair, how do they contact you?
You can reach me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Our Instagram is Markels_beauty. Twitter is @MarkelsBeauty. And Facebook, I have a business page, Markels Beauty.
Absolutely. And then also for churches out there who do plays and need makeup artists for theater, this is the person to contact. All right, Rhonda. Well, this has been a wonderful day. We hope that you all have enjoyed being here with us with Rhonda at Markel's, where she's done a major transformation, where I came in here with no makeup. All I came in was with a made-up mind that I need something done to this face. And she took that and she just worked it like as though I was like a palette. A true artist. You've done a wonderful job on my hair.
Thank you.
I'm going to have you do it about every day if you can.
Okay.
And so this is the woman if you'd like to contact. Thank you for everything that you're doing in the community. Much success for you with the makeup union that you're striving to get into, and to be a celebrity stylist.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for you today for Real Talk. We want you to keep watching, and please keep tuning in and watching this young lady, because she's definitely on the rise. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.